Hi, Jennifer again from Paper This and That. Here is video number 2 for the next card in my Workshop on the Go White Pines card making kit. And this is the card we're going to be doing today on this video. This might be a long video too because it's a little bit intense. I thought the stamping on the other one was pretty bad. Well, this one is just as bad. Now, the first thing that I am going to do is on these two pieces here, supposed to round a couple of the corners. So I'm going to get my corner rounder and round these corners. Supposed to do it on both the white piece and you round opposite corners. Okay, that is done. Now I'm going to do my stamping. The first thing is this nice wreath. As usual, conditioning my stamp. This is actually stamped in Cashmere. Get it good and inked. I want good coverage. And you want to center this wreath. Centering is not one of my strong points. But there we got that centered. And then there's other little things to embellish your wreath with, other little stamps. There's these two pieces here. These are going to be done in Fern. I am going to do a couple of this side. Then I'll do a couple of the others, because you kind of want to mix it up a little bit. So I'm going to come in here and I am going to do a few of these and kind of mix the direction up a little bit. Okay. This is why I say this is the most, some of these, the stamping is the most time-consuming part. And I almost lost my other piece of fern. This is just kind of the same stamp, but it's mirrored for going in the other direction. Okay. And then we have some of the berries. See, the berries are there's some sprigs. And the berry is done in cranberry. The 4 colors of inks that's used is the cranberry, fern, cashmere, and black in this whole kit. See, I'm just kind of mixing it up a little bit here. And then there's a really teeny tiny stamp, really teeny tiny berry. I don't think they make a block this tiny, where you can add a couple extra, just a little. And I did that in fern and I wasn't supposed to. And here's the thing, I've got all this ink mark over here. So I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to redo this on the other side, because I don't like how that looks just messy. So I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I did a better job at stamping, see that, versus this. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get our card assembled here. This is a landscape card. And the first thing that gets done is this bottom layer gets laid down. It is going to be a little bit backwards according to the picture because of the way the corners are rounded, because I messed up on my stamping on the front. But that's okay. I'm going to put this off to about right here. Okay, we got that part down. Then the next thing is you put this strip is going down. Now this pattern paper is not really directional, so don't have to worry too much about that. Just line up your edges. Okay, we got that down. Then we have this red strip that goes down next. And I'm actually going to use my Tombow for this because this is such a thin strip. The strip is only like a 1/4 of an inch. Of course, I'm getting glue all over my workspace, so I'm going to wipe that off. Or else I'm going to have glue on everything. And this goes on top of this strip, like that. Okay. And then, again, it calls for stapling. I don't like to staple. I just don't like the look of staples. And I did find my other glue gun. And I was totally wrong. The family did not steal it. Putting a little bit of glue there, a little bit of glue here. And I have it on the high temp just because I want that extra little bit of time to get my twine in place. See, I like this. You can use a cord, or you can use, it has batteries in it. I heat it up with the cord, and then when I'm crafting, I like to just put it in battery mode. Okay, get those little bit of scraps down. Okay, and then we have this piece that goes on next. I was surprised that there were no dimensionals in this kit. A lot of their workshops on the go, the cards have dimensionals in them that you have to pop things up on pop darts. But I guess for Christmas, I guess it kind of makes sense that you got to mail these. Okay, and then the last thing, I already pre-tied my bow. I am just going to put a dot of glue here. I like using hot glue for fibers because they seem to stick on better. And that's all we have here. And then you just put your whatever sentiment you want on the inside. That's it for this card. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for card number 3.